Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to your feet and put your hands together as we welcome the riders and the flag back to Beaver Dam. This year's Wisconsin route is dedicated to a gentleman by the name of Chris Daly, a U.S. Armed Forces veteran who sadly passed away due to COVID a few months ago. Chris was a longtime supporter and a volunteer of the Nation of Patriots. Many in this crowd knew Chris, and he will forever be missed. In memory of Chris, the flag bearer from Milwaukee to Beaver Dam is Jeff Daly, Chris's brother. At this time, I'd like to call Chris's brother up to the front stage here and the flag, along with our next flag bearer, which is Jeff Furman. You guys can have a seat right there if you want, sir.
Okay, we're either one?
Either one.
Okay. One in the shade, Jeff.
Thank you, gentlemen. Right now, I'd like you to remain standing for the playing of taps. Thank you, gentlemen. We really appreciate it. I'd like to call to the stage Rick Ramirez, who's become kind of our hometown national anthem. Please remain standing for our national anthem. Tap it once. Oh, it's in 3 and 4.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thanks, Rick. As I mentioned earlier, Patriots come in all kinds of shapes, sizes, color, and age. Our first speaker certainly fits comfortably within this group. He's a Beaver Dam High School sophomore and an Eagle Scout with Beaver Dam Troop 724. He is the driving force behind the program to honor veterans of armed forces by planning and developing the Veterans Honor Walk for the Beaver Dam community. I'm sure you've noticed the numerous banners on your tour in and through Beaver Dam. He is the one that's solely responsible for that. And I'd like to introduce a fellow Patriot, Luke Diljak.
That was amazing.
There you go. There you go.
That was amazing seeing all the bikes coming down Front Street. Even more amazing it is the money you're raising for our veterans and the awareness you're creating for them. Our veterans do so much for us. They protect us and our freedoms. Away from their friends and families, they are on the job every minute of every day. We can't thank them enough. Please consider contributing to the Nation of Patriots tour. All the proceeds go to veterans and their families. Hello, I'm Luke Diljak. I'm the senior patrol leader for Beaver Dam Scout BSA Troop 724. I helped organize the 2020 Veterans Honor Walk on display in downtown Beaver Dam for my Eagle Scout project. The goal of the Veterans Honor Walk was to create and hang banners that would honor the many veterans who have protected us. It also served as a fundraiser for the Beaver Dam American Legion Auxiliary. We hung a total of 49 banners downtown. I hope everyone has had a chance to see them all. We also printed these books, which have a picture of each banner in them and a map that shows where all the banners are located. I have some here if you would like one. They are free. We also have copies of this book at Beaver Dam City Hall, Beaver Dam Chamber of Commerce, Beaver Dam Library, the Dodge County Historical Society Museum, Rechecks, McKinstry's, and Mike will sell real estate. So if you haven't taken a tour of the banners yet, I hope that you will. And while you're at it, please visit our friendly downtown businesses. This was a very long and difficult project. I'm glad I didn't do it alone. I would like to thank my committee that helped me. Mayor Becky Gluen, Common Council Member Kay Abendfeld, American Legion Auxiliary President Lois Levenhagen, and Community Development Manager Mary Volgarauscher. If anyone is interested in sponsoring a banner for next year, please come see me and we'll get you on our list. We will already have a few banners sold for next year. Our goal is to display 50 banners a year, and we hope to keep doing it every year as long as there is interest. I'm prepared to take names today. Just come see me. Thank you.
Thank you, Luke. He's an ambitious young man, and he's on the right path. Throughout the 11-year history of the Patriot Tour, we've seen some amazing individuals emerge as leaders, both in their local regions and on the national scene. Their hard work and dedication to the Patriot Tour and helping veterans has set an incredibly high standard. The very first member of the Nation of Patriots and leader responsible for setting those standards is here with us today. He holds the distinction of founder and executive director of the Nation of Patriots, and this man works tirelessly across the nation to advance the Patriot Tour and its mission. I am proud to introduce to you Mr. Bill Scheer, the founder and executive director of the Nation of Patriots.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you hear me? Before we begin, as Brad said, this ride from Milwaukee to Beaver Dam was a special one. In our 11-year past, we've dedicated a couple of these rides. This one hit home for many people. So if you could, remove your caps. I'd like to ask for a moment of silence for Chris Daly. Thank you. As Brad mentioned as well, this has been a challenging year for the Nation of Patriots, as it has been for countless businesses and American citizens all over the country and people all over the world. I'm pretty proud of our group, though. The challenges, the things that we've had to face as a volunteer crew have been pretty immense for us, and we've done a really good job, at least in my mind, of rising to the occasion, tackling these challenges, and moving the ball forward. One of the hardest things, I think, in our 11-year history that we've had to figure out was whether or not, in the face of a global pandemic, we should or we should not release the American flag onto the Patriot Tour route so that it can finish its nationwide tour. That flag I'm talking about is right here. Obviously, we made our decision. We released that flag and delivered it personally to Erie, Pennsylvania, not more than a week ago today. I'm almost growing sick and tired of the countless individuals who have asked me, do you think that was a good idea? Do you think it was wise to release a flag in the midst of a pandemic? I've struggled with the answer to that question, but I have arrived at a pretty salute answer. The answer came to me as I was on my way out to Erie to deliver this flag personally. I had a lot of time to think about it. I had a lot of lofty, patriotic stuff that I was going to say to that crowd, but for some odd reason, my brain kept going back to a lesson I learned a long time ago. It was taught to me by my father and who I am now tasked with teaching to my own son. That lesson is this. In the face of uncertainty and fear, we as parents must demonstrate and teach our children an unrelenting pervasiveness and fearlessness. Ladies and gentlemen, that is called courage. It is a hard lesson to teach. But as I started thinking about that, I realized that 12 years ago, when we put the Patriot Tour together, besides its primary goal to raise money for the families of wounded veterans, this tour was designed to be just that, courageous. Whether in times of peace, war, uncertainty, civil unrest, whether it's politics, the color of our skin, whatever it is that is separating us as human beings, the Patriot Tour was designed to ride above it all. The Patriot Tour was designed to promote strength over weakness, courage in the face of fear, pervasiveness, and above all, unity amongst all of our people, so that we can steer clear of a very strife, division that plagues our nation. And ladies and gentlemen, if we continue to allow division into our hearts and minds, the hell am I standing here for? What has all of this been for? Nothing. So you want to ask me if we should pass this flag? The answer to that question is a resounding, you're damn right we should. And as we do, the Patriot Tour will once again and continue to represent people of all walks of life coming together over borders both physical, political, and racial. The Patriot Tour is not something we do in self-interest. It's to honor our countrymen and women, to honor those in the military and those that have fallen in service to our country. And as we pass this flag, it will represent to those who are serving today and those who will serve in the future. It'll show them that wherever they are on the globe serving this country, when they turn around and they look at their country, they see something that's worth fighting for. We can show them, under the unity of this effort, that there is something worth fighting for, that we got their back, and no matter what they encounter, no matter what the hardship is, and no matter what the outcome, that this country has their back, that we will remember their service, we will never forget their sacrifice, and ladies and gentlemen, it is for them, and it is because of them, that we are today, and we forever shall be, a nation of patriots. Thank you. That's enough rambling out of me. We got something to do today. Gentlemen, could you please stand up? What you're about to see today, if you haven't seen it before, It's called the passing oath. Every single time this flag changes hands, an oath is read. We've done this for 11 years now. 112 flag bearers every single year. You can do the math. We're over 1,000 people who have read and passed this flag. So we're going to do that for you here today.
I am a flag bearer. I am one of few who have proudly carried this flag. I carry this flag in demonstration of freedom, unity, and pride. My journey has come to an end, and I am ready to stand relieved. Next in line is with great honor that I present to you the American flag. By accepting this flag, you now become the flag bearer. You now represent all that is embodied within colors of our flag. We represent our collective past, present, and our future. We will carry this flag in honor of our nation's veterans, the enlisted, their families, and most importantly, in memory of those who sacrificed their lives protecting this nation. Witness all in attendance, do you accept this flag, this responsibility, and swear to uphold your duties as flag bearer until you are relieved?
I do.
Then I bestow to you the American flag. You are now a flag bearer. Right for honor, for country, and for those who protect it all. Godspeed, flag bearer.
And it's done.
And I want to say thanks to everybody for, in my brother's honor, for everything you did for him and all of that.
Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations, Jeff. Ride on tomorrow. For information for joining Jeff on the route to Fenimore tomorrow, it will leave at 10:30 sharp from here at Uga Brewery. We'd ask everybody to try to be a little bit early, maybe 10 o'clock, so we can go through the protocols and the route and some of the rules of the road. So please take the time and join Jeff and the flag onward to Fenimore. It seems like every year I got somebody that starts something in the crowd, and it's always that same person. I'm not going to say any names, Kim Recheck. She always starts this challenge, and we normally have a fuel tank to fill. Well, I don't know where the fuel tank is. We put this deal together in less than 15 days, so some of the loose ends are still running around out there. But Kim always takes $100 from her hometown and her region and asks that anybody can match it or give what you can. The one thing about the Nation of Patriots, it operates on 100% of donations. 100% of the money to every red cent is given back to our veterans to support them and their families. There are no administration fees or salaries taken, and I know I've gone on record before of this. The minute that would ever happen, I'm done.
Same here.
Yeah.
Okay? So here's $100 from Kim to start the donations. And on the heels of that, John Franklin just gave me a check for $100. So I challenge everybody to jump in the bucket. The other side of this also, on the inside, just inside the green door there, we have some really unique silent auction items. A number of items with scopes and binoculars and red dot scopes from one of our corporate sponsors, which is Vortex. We've also got 2 unique cornhole game boards, 2 sets, I should say, custom embroidered bags. Those are donated by Tony Ligi and John Franklin. If you haven't seen them, go on in there and take a look at them. Somebody needs to be the owner. And if you're on the bike and you can't take it today, we'll figure out arrangements to get it to you. Thank you, everybody. Keep it coming.
They coming.
Give yourselves a hand.
Uh-oh, money's flying.
We appreciate it, everybody. Before we begin enjoying that socially distanced beverage here at Uga, and don't forget, they brewed a special brew. It's a Kolsch by the name of Kickstands Up. So they made that specifically for our cause and our event. We'd like to thank Uga Brewing for their partnership and support. Without them, there is no way that this would have came off in the short amount of time that we decided to put it together. Reaching out and hosting this event was no small deal, and we appreciate what they've done. We'd also like to thank the following: the City of Beaver Dam and Community Development, Beaver Dam Chamber of Commerce, the Beaver Dam Police Department, the Beaver Dam Fire Department. Chief Mantle, are you still here? He's in by beer. Yeah, it figures. Dodge County DCERT. Next door neighbors here, Dam Chicken. They've got, what have we got here? Bison Burgers. We've got, I can't see that far. Beer battered something or another. And anyway, it's good food. Get at it. Vortex Optics. They always donate some nice silent raffle items. Skag Power Equipment. Legy Woodworks, John Franklin, all of the Patriot Tour volunteers that we have, not only in the Beaver Dam area, but those in Milwaukee and nationwide. We appreciate it, and I can tell you our veterans appreciate it as well. And of course, not last, but very important, Six Gear out here at East of Town, putting together and kind of letting us be our rally point and becoming an integral part of our community here with the Patriot Tour. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony. But we encourage everybody to stick around, have some fun. Tom will continue to play. He's got a tip bucket here. As he said, he's going to donate some of the proceeds to our cause. Check out the silent auction items. They're very cool. You got any questions, need to know more about the Nation of Patriots, don't forget it's nationofpatriots.com. If you want Nation of Patriots gear, shirts, hats, apparel, we suggest you order it on the website. We decided to forego having a tent here with that because of the exchange and everything else going on. So remember, stay socially distant and sanitize, right? We're all hearing that. But we all care. We don't want to see anybody else succumb to that disease. Thank you. See you on the road.